Yo, how's it going, guys? Revoh here coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today we have a versus video. I want to start doing these type of videos now since Showdown cards are coming out. But before we get into it, go ahead and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more FIFA 21 content. Follow the Twitch if you want to see everything live, our trading, our sniping, our gameplay, SBCs, all that live. Join the Discord. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So what is this video about? Well, I'm basically going to be breaking down both of the Showdown cards that came out today. James Milner and Scott McTominay, and we're gonna see which card will be which one you should do. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing in this kind of little series. Not really a series, just like an idea review. I don't really know, but we're just gonna see which one you should do. All right, and I think it's pretty clear this week, but I'm still gonna go over both the options. So there's three things you need to account for in this in these Showdown things. First of all, you need to account for how good the team actually plays for in real life and how their form is. You need to take account who they are playing against, and who's playing at home and who's playing away and stuff like that. And in this case, as much as I love United, I'm not going to bet against them, but Liverpool probably does have the edge. They haven't lost at home in the Premier League in a long time. I don't even know how long, but it's probably more than like 5, 4, 6 years. I mean, they lost against Atletico Madrid, but that was in the Champions League. But United's first right now in the league. They're doing very good. And it's a very tough choice. The best thing we could hope for is like a draw and both these cards get upgraded, but I don't want another Kleiber, Malen situation, okay? And that's what you need to account for in like the real life situation. So who's playing home and away, who they're playing, and how the team is actually playing right now. But in the game, you need to account for the links, the value, and that's pretty much it. The links and the value. So, I mean, both of these guys are in the Premier League, right? The problem with Kleiber and Malen was that they were in the Eredivisie League, and they didn't have that many links, but then they brought out the Robin, or the Robin was already out, and then they brought out the Kleiber, and, that was sorted, a 4-5-1. They got full chemistry. But these guys, he links to Joe Gomez, perfect link probably to Team of the Year, Arnold, Van Dijk, Wijnaldum, Salah, Mane, all that stuff. And Scott McTominay, he links to probably one of the most broken cards in the game in Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, that Wan-Bissaka if you did him, Pogba. He links to all those cards, And these are, I know a lot of people are complaining about them, and I get it that there could have been better options, okay? But this is what we have here, and we're gonna have to deal with it. So first of all, let's get started with James Milner. So James Milner, the first thing that I noticed is his pace. It's not that good at 75. But you got to remember that he could get upgraded and it'll probably be close to a whole game card. So he's 5'9", high work rates. I like that. 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot. The 3-star skills, it's not really that big of a problem. As long as they're a 4-star, one of those, like either a 4-star weak foot or a 4-star skill moves, I'm fine with. But you look at this card, right? And just looking at the base stats, it doesn't look that impressive, to be honest. It doesn't really look that crazy. There's no stat over here over 90. He's not extremely tall, and he doesn't have the 4-star. But let's take a look at his in-game stats. And when you look at his in-game stats, it does look a little bit better with some chem styles applied. So his pace, 80 acceleration, 70 sprint speed. That is not the best. His shooting, though, looks crazy with 97 shot power and 99 penalties. His passing, 90 crossing, 88 short passing, 85 long pass, 85 curve. Looks pretty good there. His dribbling, his agility balance is okay. His reactions is great. His composure is amazing. Now, defending. Now, this is like kind of a weird card, okay? So, you could play this guy in like a defensive 4-4-2 formation, like in a center mid position, but more defensive. But he doesn't really have crazy defending stats. Like, his physical stats are good, but his defending stats are not crazy. But then if you want to play him as the attacking center mid, he's lacking that 4-star skills that I want all my, attackers to have. In my team, I have Herrera, road to the final as like the stay back center defensive mid, and the right center mid in Bruno Fernandes. He's 4-star. You can pass, shoot, run, dribble. You can do all that. This card is just lacking that 4-star skills. But, it's not really a horrible card, but when you look into the value of it, it costs more than McTominay. You got 3 sections. You got an 83 with 70 chemistry and a Liverpool player. You got another one with an English player required, an 84 rated squad, and 65 chemistry. You get a premium mixed players for that, and a mixed players pack for that. And for this one, you need one Team of the Week player with 84 rating and 65 chemistry, and a Prime Electrum Players Pack. So that, guys, is going to cost you around 220k to complete from scratch. If you guys have some fodder from the SBCs, the grindable SBCs, the player picks, 82, the 88s, the 81 double upgrades, you know, maybe you'll make this card for like 80k, 100k, 150k, but I still think that's very expensive, even compared to like Kleiber. You know, Kleiber was amazing value, probably for the best right back in the game. He was only one section in 85 rated squad with the Team of the Week. You know, it wasn't that hard. I did him for free, basically. Now let's take a look at McTominay, okay? So McTominay, his base stats: 76 pace, 83 dribbling, 79 shooting, 83 passing, 83 defense, and 91 physical. He is 3-star, 3-star, so that is worse than Milner. He's 6'4" though, so that's huge. That's like a Vieira, that's like a Hullet. That's crazy, and high work rates as well, just like Milner. But if you look at his base card, okay, you look at it like this, not even with the attributes. You look at it like this. This guy actually looks like a pretty good CDM, and you could tell that he is suited for a CDM, like a straight up CDM, okay? Milner, it's kind of weird. You have to like think where you want to play him, okay? So you got that McTominay base card stats, looks okay, looks great. Now just picture this with an upgrade. You picture the Milner with an upgrade. You know, it looks okay, but this card with an upgrade, he's almost Holy King. I'd say he'd be like 79 pace, and everything else would be above 80. Now we look at his attributes, okay? 75 acceleration and 76 sprint speed. You know, that's not pretty good. But he's very tall, so I guess that kind of makes up for it, you know, with his long legs, interceptions, all that. His shooting is not as good as Milner's. He's got 90 shot power, 89 in long shots, poor penalties and poor volleys, but you know, if you put Bruno and this guy in the same team, he's not taking any of your penalties, let's be honest. And the passing actually looks pretty good if you're going to play this guy in CDM or center mid. I would say you play him as a center mid that stays back, okay? You don't want this guy attacking. I mean, you can attack with him, but that's not what he will be like best used for, okay? So he's got 89 passing, a short passing, 87 long passing. His crossing's not that crazy. His vision's okay. And his dribbling, so his agility and balance is worse than Milner's. It's pretty bad. But he's very tall. You got to remember, this guy's 6'4". That's huge in this game. 85 reactions, 85 ball control, 84 dribbling, 85 composure. Nothing so special right there. 82 interceptions, 84 heading. You know, the defensive stats looks pretty good. At 87 stand tackle, that's actually kind of good. And his physical's amazing. Traits: team player, solid player, long passer, long shot taker. Not really anything crazy there. But what I want to do, guys, I want to bring you over to Footbin so we could compare them side by side. But actually, hold on. I missed his squad requirement. So he also has 3 as well. He has Manchester United. You need 1 Manchester United player, an 83 rated squad, and 75 chemistry. You get a jumbo gold pack for that. Squad number 2, you need a Premier League player, minimum 1 Team of the Week player, an 83 rated squad, and 70 chemistry. And right here, you need 1 Team of the Week player with 84 rated rating and 70 chemistry with a Prime Mix Players Pack. So the packs back that you get for both of them are horrible. They're really bad, so don't worry about that. But this guy's going to cost you around 184k, 40k cheaper than Milner. So if you want to compare him based on value, I think Scott McTominay is great value because he's cheaper, and he's got a better card in my opinion. But we compare him side by side. Let's compare him side by side real quick. Let's go on McTominay. Compare. And the people on Footbin were not liking these picks as well. I don't really like them. You know, they could have picked like a Martial or like a Greenwood, a Foden. Not a Foden, a Greenwood and like a Minamino or like a Origi or something like that. They could have done something like that, but they chose not to. Okay, so the first thing I see when you look at these cards side by side is basically McTominay beats him in everything except the shooting. And if you're going to be playing this guy at CDM or at a center mid position, the shooting is not that crazy, and they're not that far off. I'd say Milner just has better shooting because of his penalties, and his volleys are really high. This guy's in the 60s, he's in the 90s. But you know, he's also 6'4". This guy's 5'9", but he has 4-star weak foot. So that 3-star McTominay is pretty killer. Like, that's pretty bad. To be honest, I like having my center midfielders with like at least a 4-star weak foot if they're playing in the defensive position or the attacking position. So that way, if I'm stuck, I'm getting pushed to the left, I pass it with my left, I pass it to my right, it doesn't matter. Total in-game stats, he has 495, he has 487. I mean, not total in-game stats, total stats like on his face card. He has higher total in-game stats. That's actually pretty, by a long shot as well. So that's pretty impressive. He's faster. We already went over the shooting. Milner has better shooting. McTominay has better passing. Except the free kick accuracy and the crossing. The crossing, he's got 90 crossing, damn. The agility and balance, Milner beats him on that. Beats him on reactions. Beats him on composure. McTominay beats him in defending, everything in defending except slide tackle. And I'm going to go ahead and say McTominay's better in the physical aspects. So, you know, guys, this is a tough one. They're two, I wouldn't even say really, really good cards looking like this. They're not really that crazy looking at them like this, but with an upgrade, not with the draw, okay? With an upgrade, like whoever wins is going to have a really good card. But that's up to you who you want to pick. But I would recommend, honestly, to take the chance with McTominay. You never know. United, you never know. They could get the win. But chances are Liverpool aren't going to lose at home. Maybe they'll draw, but I don't see them losing. I hope they do lose, though, because that would be great. We'd be very clear of them, and it's going to be a great game. But yeah, final thoughts. I think you should do McTominay because if he gets an upgraded version of this card, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be all 80 plus, probably maybe 79 pace, but just imagine like 80 pace, 85 dribbling, 85 defense, 93 physical, 86 passing, and like 85 shooting or something like that. That'd be crazy. Milner as well, if he was like all 80s, that'd be really good. A good center mid option. But you got to remember, they're 200k almost, both of them. On average, they're both almost 200k. So that's like a Conte. If you're really thinking about it, that's like a Conte you could get in the midfield in the Premier League. That's a lot of coins. It's not very cheap, but you know, you could craft SBCs, grind the upgrades, grind bronze pack method, and maybe you could do these guys for cheaper. But that's my thoughts on these two cards, guys. I'd say you do McTominay, but yeah, that's they could have picked better cards, honestly. I would have loved to see a Martial. I'm personally not going to do any of these just because I think they're too expensive and they're not really changing my team. But yeah, if you guys like this idea of a versus type of video, leave a like and let me know, because I love this squad builder showdown, or showdown, not squad builder showdown. I like the player showdowns. I like them a lot. The Eredivisie had their highest viewed game last week because of Ajax versus PSV, just because of FIFA, which is insane. And I think EA should definitely do like 2 of these a week, just so people start watching more games. You know, it'd bring a lot of people into watching games. Maybe they like the team, they've never seen them play, and you know, stuff could happen. But that's a video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.